Hey everyone, this is Friedel Tucker AJ Raven, and I'm back with my reaction review of RuPaul's Drag Race season number 13, episode number 7. And today I have a special guest with me. We have Elliott Kennerson. Say hey, Elliott.
Hey, how's it going? Well, my name is Elliott with 2 T's, which might be why I'm on this show with you today. I live in Boulder, Colorado, and I am a lumberjack and smoke jumper.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not. I just wore this shirt because it's cold in my house today because it's like -5 degrees. No, I do something in TV that helps you win these things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also, he has three of them, and yeah, I have a 3-time Emmy-winning.
Well, I'm largely a sort of a science journalist. I make videos about like YouTube videos about science-related things in a kind of a journalist vein. So. Yeah, and I won a couple of Emmys for a show that I worked on that was 3 of them. That was, yeah, that's produced in San Francisco. I don't work for them anymore, but that's where I got my Emmys from a show called Deep Look, which is a YouTube show produced by PBS. So you can look that up if you want.
Really? A wave joke? Do something else.
Rue's living for comedy. I think so too. Denali can go as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see her in the final.
This is the joke about Tina's name that no one's talking about. It's a meth reference. It's a meth joke.
Yeah.
Tina Burner.
Burner.
Oh, Elliott.
Elliott is done.
Elliott is so rancid. Like, and this artificial alliance with Rosé is doomed to failure. Like, we're the two workhorses on this show. Like, we're the ones with the real skills.
We're the real dancers.
Yeah. People who say that always go down. Always go down. Heart got mixed so much. I mean, the emotional intelligence is like, it's not good television, but it's
it's not good television, but Ross has actually lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I don't think this is post-weight loss. Ross.
Yeah, this is pre-weight loss. This is so stupid. Imaginary boyfriend. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to do this well, but they're doing it.
This is like full tilt, like New York drag stage show situation.
It's so bad. It's like, why?
Oh my god, this is so nuts. I'm like kind of dumbstruck. That's a joke on Gloria Allred, of course, who is the real author. Oh my god, I didn't know who that was.
Yeah, you. She looks so different. Utica is bombing. Yeah, Utica is bombing. She's like, Gottmik and Olivia were doing so great together, and Utica is just like, no.
Yeah, it's like record scratch. But I mean, it's an interesting performance.
Okay, so she's basically, so they're playing on like Paris Hilton. Like, yeah, she's playing Paris Hilton.
She's something between Paris Hilton and Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Is this gate thing an accident, or are they really having trouble getting in?
I think it's like a play. I don't think that it's real.
That was good.
Okay, so Candy isn't being as loud as I was expecting her, but it worked. Okay, like Tina has like, is every dress that Tina owns is supposed to be red? Like, couldn't she have worn something else?
I wish she would only wear red and not wear the other program.
Yeah, orange and yellow. No.
Always in each other's orbit. We worked together.
Why is she holding her bag up to her chest like that? That stuff is always weird. They love that. They love it. There's always a drag queen spontaneous makeout. At least once per season.
Why?
I have like.
Okay, Elliott is having her emotional moment, and
We're getting 2 emotional moments. Does that mean that they're going to live against each other?
yeah, that's what I'm like. Is Elliott going to go home? Because I don't see Simone going home.
Oh my god, she's doing like some kind of marine training bullshit right there. I can't do that.
Well, she can. It's all beats.
All beats.
And Denali is giving us this like, who was it from Beauty and the Beast? Lumiere?
Yes.
You're like, yeah, she's giving us Lumiere. Colorful.
There are so many hours of work going on here and thousands of beads.
She went blind beating this dress. What did I tell you? Everyone's a reincarnation of an older queen.
It looks so okay.
No one ever said the word anal bead inspired ever.
Oh.
Weird. How weird that this resembles Candy's look.
Yeah, with the hair.
Yeah. What is it
With
with her? Because she also did that boxer look after it was cool.
Something new, something bloody.
Oh, Utica's going to be safe.
I am serving this blood.
She won't win it, but she'll be safe because of this look.
Killed her husband and she's walked in his blood.
Because the performance during the improv challenge was bad. See, Candy is giving us curves. Nina doesn't have a problem with that.
That's right.
Beautiful. I am going to ever look.
I wonder if that's her real butt.
Huge. Hot.
Could be.
Face is beautiful again. She does have a face.
Yeah. Oh.
Come on. Oh my god. Come on.
Oh.
Here it is. My runway's look is inspired.
Not born with curves.
Yeah, like.
And looks like that.
All of these things spun up into one.
That is RuPaul's fucking wet dream right there. RuPaul loves that stuff. Oh.
Get into it.
They're not going to be into that reveal. It's not enough of a reveal.
It's not a reveal, yeah.
If you do a reveal, it needs to be like serious nudity. Just a shorter skirt. This is what they're going to say. That was a real reveal.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's a reveal.
I do like Ellie's looks. I like it.
I'm a 1920s flapper.
I mean, Elliott has this flawless thing. I mean, she is on point. Oh, look at that. This is a good runway. That was a good runway.
Okay, let's see what the judges think. Okay, Lala looks good. With the hair and the beads, like...
Elliott, you gotta get out from behind this person. She is going to slay you if you can't be seen. Move over, girl. Move over. Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
For you to just release all of these emotions and just leave it on the stage. And bitch, I'm going to still get the Lala Ricks.
I mean, Elliott is serving me like the musical Chicago. Like she's giving me like cold, white bitch, crazy. Oh.
I know Elliott's a dancer, but this is the first time I ever.
I think Elliott might win. Or maybe a double save, because we haven't had a double save.
That's true. I can't even. I'm speechless. That was great. Oh my god. Maybe it will be
amazing. Amazing.
Oh, thank God. I'm safe. I'm safe. No, okay, wait. She's done this before. It could still be a double save.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting. Like I'm like.
So much for bringing my.
It is a pity to see Lala go because she is so good. Like, on a worse season, she would definitely be a higher contender, you know? Like,
And it's so weird. It's so weird. Like in this episode, Lala went home. In the previous episode, her drag mother Tamisha went home. So they're like, both of you, bye bye. I mean, it's clear that Tamisha is coming back. They have to. They have to bring Tamisha back.
All stars, yeah.
This was fun. Did you enjoy the disco challenge?
I liked it. I mean, since I'm a documentary filmmaker, basically, I really appreciated the idea of doing like drag documentary. It's a much underperformed kind of a genre.
And also, we got a bit of a history lesson. Like I learned stuff about disco I didn't know before.
That was kind of my life.
Like,
I was alive for some of that, not all of it, some of it. I was alive for the disco sucks part. This is something I remember, like when disco was like canceled in like the early 80s. I don't think they got enough of that in there, but it was interesting that Ru wanted to do that, I thought.
Yeah. Teaching the kids.
Something I might have expected to hear in my ignorance, like I didn't, we never heard Gottmik say, I didn't know how these girls would feel about having a trans man in the room. Like, and no one was reacting to the trans man walking into the drag room. Like there was no reaction. And I was like, oh yeah.
Maybe because yeah, because I think that the contestants were ready for a trans man to be part of the competition. And that's when Gottmik came in. They were okay with it because I think that in their profession, they have worked with people like Gottmik before. The problem was the show and the casual viewers. For them, it was the first time that they saw a trans man getting into drag. Yeah, right. but for the queens themselves, they were okay with it. I mean, they were probably like, finally, we have a trans man being one of the contestants. So that's why I think we didn't get such conversations because it wasn't different for them. It was just part of it. Like they have seen this before
with Nina.
Oh yeah, that was just like that was just bad. It was unnecessary. Like they didn't necessarily needed to happen. Like Nina could have stopped, but Nina continued in basically every episode. And you know what? I'm actually glad that Gottmik spoke out. Like it was just bad. And Nina is like, I was just making jokes, and the show has been doing this before. And I'm like, yeah, the show has been doing this before. We know that trans representation on RuPaul has been a bit iffy. But the show has changed. It has tried to improve. And compared to the earlier seasons to now, like there has been a lot of stuff that has been improved in RuPaul. It's evolved. And people like Nina, the show has evolved. This is 2021. You need to change too. And Nina was like, you know what? Bye. She ended up privating her Instagram. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you know what? Bye your career. Like, I mean, yeah, I agree. It was totally like, it was unnecessary. However, I have been thinking, and I really thought it when Gottmik walked out in the little black dress. I really thought someone is going to get nasty about this exact thing. Yeah. It's going to fall. Where is it going to come from? And I thought that right away. I thought, oh, who's going to be like saying something nasty about having a trans man on there? Who's it going to be? What quarter is it going to come from? But it will happen. I was sure.
Yeah, because that was a moment. Like when Gottmik walked out in the little black dress, like that was a moment. And I was actually surprised that it was Nina Bonina Brown and her audience. And even again, I'm like, you know what? You can think this stuff, like you can think of nasty stuff or whatever, but why would you put it out there? Like keep it to yourself.
Right.
Like keep it to yourself. Why do you have to be nasty on a public platform to your hundreds and thousands of viewers? Like, why?
I know. I think there's an answer for that. I think there's a reason that Nina thought it was worth saying. That's Nina's reason. And she's obviously sticking by it. But yeah. I mean, even forget being like a good person and being woke and progressive and about these things. Think of your career. Look around you and be like, which way is the wind blowing here? Like, Yeah, and like you said, keep it to yourself, solve it for yourself.
Yeah,
and
keep it to
figure it out.
yourself. I'm like, people think of horrible stuff about other people all the time. It
I do.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do it, everyone do it, but why?
Absolutely, I do that all the time.
Oh, Gia Gunn. Like Gia Gunn is another drag queen who just doesn't like stay
She's
quiet.
She's in the Elliott with 2 T's tribe.
Yeah. But yeah, also, also when Nina ended up saying that stuff about Gottmik, of course, people are going to dig in. Like, if they see that you're being problematic, people are going to really dig into your past and they're going to take out more stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently she has been racist towards Middle Eastern people. And she's trying to cover it up as like, you know what, I was just making jokes. I was just making jokes. And I'm like, you know what, Nina, jokes are supposed to be funny.
Jokes are funny to other people, not just to you. That's the problem with playing it as a joke. Just a joke. Oh, sure. Just a joke. I punched you in the face. Just a joke. I was just being funny to me.
And I would be okay with it. Like, you know what? You said it once. It happens. People slip. People say stuff. It happens. But when you are continuously like saying certain stuff, it becomes a pattern. And yeah, you need to work on yourself if you have a pattern of saying such stuff under the guise of, oh no, I was just making jokes. No, you weren't making jokes. You like at some level, you know what you're saying. You know, like
that I love about Gottmik, just the body itself is this kind of like icon of revolution, icon of gender revolution. I mean, because of the scars, which were long stigmatized. I mean, I remember when I was younger and lived in San Francisco, and I went to like a pride parade, and I was new to San Francisco, and I said to my friend who's a longtime San Francisco, I said, "Why did those boys have scars under their nipples?" And he was like, "Oh, sweetie," but showing those is like a beautiful, bold move in this kind of gender revolution that we're
and on an international stage.
Like, everyone in the world is watching this.
Yeah, like Gottmik is comfortable with his body. Let him show it. Why would you want to say mean stuff? Why would you want to push someone like Gottmik down? Like, you have issues. Like trying to push someone else down, that actually says more about you than it says about them. Like you're the one who has issues right now.
Yeah, Elliott with 2 T's. Make us proud. Come on.
But the drag queen actually made a joke about Elliott. She was like, Elliott with 3 Ks. I was like,